Empire faithful. Okay, post game Bears. Where do I start? To start offense. You know what? I know where I'm gonna start. I salute you, Chip Kelly. My condolences to you and your family for the loss of your father on Friday and coaching through it. That's big. That took a lot. That took a lot. It did. Um, hey man, like I said, I commend you, bro. I do. That was a tough one. It really was. To go through what you went through and then to come out there and try to coach a game. Now, I would think that the game plan was in place before, that took place. And even if not, if you weren't there the way you needed to be, you have other coaches, you know, that are there to assist you. So I'm kind of asking myself, what was the game plan? You know, we prepared for these conditions. Now, how we prepare for snowy conditions, wet conditions in Florida, I don't know. But and then I saw like a clip of somebody pouring some water on the football, and it was snowing. A water bottle? Come what? Ah man, we was doomed to fail to begin with. But anyway, so back to it. So everybody talking about Cap 1 for 5, 4 yards, 5 sacks, right? Everybody talking about Cap being benched for Gabbert in the fourth quarter. Everybody talking about Gabbert being sacked for a safety and only being 4 for 10 for 35 yards. Damn all that. Let's talk about this defense again. Okay, how is it they can manage to do what needs to be done on the ground and in the air, but we can't, right? How is it they can have a game plan for these conditions, but we can't, right? How is it they DBs can be in position and make plays, but we can't? I'm going to tell you how, right? I just saw a couple highlights, and I watched it again just to kind of make sure I was on my game, right? But tell me why in the hell we playing bump and run in a damn snowstorm? We can't play bump and run when it's dry in regular conditions. You wanna wait to play bump and run, smell your breath close to the man, mm. Jim O'Neal, I don't know if it's you or the players or what, but man, come on, bro. This is terrible. And see, Brock, I'm gonna get on your helmet, but it wasn't just you. It was you, Jimmy Ward, you too, Risa, whoever's out there, Tart. All y'all was out of position the whole game. I'm like, what's going on? Is this not a defensive game plan? Hey, fellas, freestyle on 3, freestyle on me. Ready? Freestyle. Is that what it is? That's what it looked like. Come on, man. I think one play, Brock, you got bullied. You playing press coverage on 3rd and 6. Dude get like 8 yards. Remind me again, Brock, when you ever been a press corner? Pretty quiet. Because I know I'm not going to hear nothing. But come on, this is ridiculous, man. And then the running game, oh, man. And see, what people don't understand is certain positions on the field, you have advantages, right? I'm going to tell you, on defense, right? I would like to think on the defensive line, you kind of have an advantage because the linemen don't know where you're going, but you do, right? You find the ball, make a play. I'm not saying it's easy, but my point is we didn't do nothing on Sunday, man. Nothing. Productive, I mean, on either side of the ball. But I'm this secondary. Oh, man. Ooh, and I'm not going to blame it on the weather because this secondary been pretty much bad the whole season. Rashad Robinson, you've been the bright spot. You know what? I'm sorry, Jimmy Ward, you've been doing your thing too. But man, on Sunday, you look like you came off. You got pulled up from freshman to varsity on Sunday, man. And Tremaine Brock, you look like you playing football. Man, we got to get this together. 1-11 or not, man. Like I said, let's play with some pride. This is ridiculous, man. Us fans deserve better. Y'all players deserve better, man. I mean, have y'all given up? Is that what it is? I'm like, come on. And if that's the case, if the players out there that can't get it done right now, man, I do like Greg Popovich. Bench them all. Bench everybody. All 11 starters, sit down. I'm gonna give you 11 practice squad players. How about that? That might be what it take to get some production. I mean, we was doing okay for a minute, man. And I don't know if you want to blame the elements last week or not, but that was terrible. I mean, terrible, terrible, terrible. And again, back to Cap, 1 for 5, 4 yards, man. But I mean, that them conditions was not meant for Cap. Let's be honest. I'm a Cap fan, right? But let's be honest. When Cap can't use his God-given abilities and be an athlete, and then he's forced to be a quarterback from the shoulders up, he struggles. Therefore, we struggle. He has flashes, but he's not consistent enough for us to be consistent. And on Sunday, in the elements, passing ball was going to be something that had to be done with perfection. That didn't happen. And then the running game, they knew all we had was the running game, so they shut that down. I mean, Hyde had a few good carries, but other than that, we wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, the first couple plays, I'm like, wow, we are really not passing the ball. But then I see Mac Barkley come in like he damn Tom Brady. Working that 2-minute offense like it's a Super Bowl drive or something. Man, come on, let's get it together. Did this, man? Look, man. These Jets coming off a loss on Monday. They got spanked on national TV, and they upset. Don't let Petty come in here and act petty because he mad he lost on Monday. Because if we allow him to, he will. And man, you know what we gonna hear if we lose to the Jets terribly too? Man, first of all, you gotta understand how I feel as a fan. I stay 9-0 and I'm going places. Man, you still wearing gear? You know what? Yeah, I am. And that's part of the reason I do it. Just to show how I'm not finna sway. I'm not going nowhere, 1-11 or not. And if I could be a fan like that, I need y'all to play like that. Damn Trent and York, all them in the front office, you know what? On the field, do something. Speaking of Trent, last train in Scotland, homie. Bounce. And York, if you don't start doing something else, bounce. All right, man. Let's go. Let's try to protect this home field and get our second win, man. We know what we got to do. I don't need to reiterate. Just go out here and play some football and get this W, man. It can be done. We got to execute. You know who it is. You know what it is. Kev Niners Don't Mind Mitchell. Like, comment, subscribe. Be cool. I'm out.